Hello everyone. Today I wanted to give you a video about detachment because I think it's not well understood, it's a little bit difficult, and overall I think this is a super useful principle and I think that everybody needs to know at least something about it. So detachment. People, when they normally think of detachment, they think detachment seems stupid. Detachment is like disinterest. When people tell them to detach from their family or their job or whatever they're passionate about, people are like, no, I need to have that kind of passion. I need to have the connection to whatever I'm doing. I need to have that in my hands. I need to be really emotionally involved with it, and otherwise I can't enjoy it. People think that that's how it is. Like you have to be attached to it, otherwise you just can't get anything out of it. So people, when they say like, okay, let's just be detached from your relationship or from your family. Let's say family is a good go-to example on this one. When it comes to being detached from your family, people think, oh, that means you're telling me I don't need to love my family? I shouldn't spend time with my family? Like, what the hell? I mean, come on, family's great to me. Family's important to me. I'm not just gonna tear myself away from that. Like, I'm not gonna be detached. I'm not gonna be disinterested. But you see, detachment and disinterest are actually oppositional, because detachment and disinterest are just, as I said, oppositional. They're completely different things. They're just on other ends of the spectrum, hot and cold, basically, night and day. Because disinterest is when you don't care about it. See, people are not saying with detachment, at least most people are not saying about it, that you need to just not care about your family. What they're saying is basically how you can enjoy the upside of things but not take the downside. Imagine if you bet at a casino and you didn't lose anything when you lost, and whenever you won, you actually won. So basically it's a riskless opportunity. That's what a risk-free opportunity is, so rare in any world of trading or gambling or anything like that. But this is basically what you can do emotionally, and this is huge because when you do that, you can basically, like if in our casino model here, you can bet on any game all the time, because no matter what you do, you're just going to be a winner, and a winner on every single hand, which is impossible in that kind of world, but it's not impossible when it comes to emotionality. So yeah, that's basically what we're getting at here, because detachment is the process of understanding that people and things and all these things in your life are not actually you. You don't have ownership or control over them specifically. And this is a little hard to accept when it comes to people. I mean, naturally we know we don't own people and all that kind of stuff. Like, that should be obvious to everybody. We can't own other people. But people kind of naturally have this inclination that it works like that, like your family. Say, whoever, romantically your partner is. People naturally, once you have that relationship for years and years, and people have habits they build into, and the idea of, what a wife should be, or that kind of stuff. Once you have that idea about your wife, or your husband, or your partner, or your children, whatever, all that kind of stuff with family starts to become a reality that people believe that that person should fulfill this role. They're like a part of me. And people start to go all perfectionist on their partner or whoever, just saying, oh, this person's not perfect, they keep just not doing this, not doing this, not doing this, as if they own them, okay? And that's basically just the problem here. People have that inclination, they have this notion that people all around them should obey their ego, obey their will, that people should just be like that. Now, this is over-attachment, over-involvement. People are basically demanding that the people around them, since they had their children, that they, own them, that those children should do what they want them to do and should fulfill their expectations and all that kind of stuff. Just, that's even more common in this society today. Honestly, and I should do a video on that. I probably will, because you know me, I'm just doing videos all the time just to try to help people, and I love doing this kind of stuff. But anyway, detachment, okay? The best technique for this is that you want to understand that people are not yours, because as soon as you think they're yours, as soon as as soon as they're being themselves, which is a good thing, honestly, then you end up being upset with them to some degree. So it's like, if you think that a good wife should wash the dishes and your wife never washes the dishes, that expectation is just completely violated. And you're not respecting her for who she really is, because you're saying, oh, you know, since this is the role of this wife, then like I own you, do like my dishes. And that's not at all how like partnership or anything like that works. I mean, honestly. And it's just an unreasonable expectation, except in like certain scenarios. And so it's like that in so many different scenarios that people think, oh, my kids should do this. Oh, you know, like this should go this way and that should go that way. That's kind of just perfectionism. But a natural way to detach from it, and people particularly, is this technique I heard not too long ago that goes, not me, not mine, not myself. So people have a problem with this, be it in any situation, a friendship, a relationship, all that kind of stuff. They just think the other person should fulfill me, should do this stuff for me. People just kind of have that natural thing. I would say it's pretty self-evident to most people that that's just how it should work. But it just doesn't work that way, and that's not really fair to those people. Like, fair to kids, for example, whose parents are always thinking they should just, oh, you should be great at this sport, you should do this club, you should do this, this, and this, and not really, you know, you should be a doctor, you should be an engineer, all that kind of stuff. That's not really fair to the kid's potential, what the kid really wants to do. And so that's really a problem if the parent thinks they own the kid and the kid should just do that. When instead, they should just let them go by this kid is not me, they're not mine, they're not myself. As soon as you say that, you're really free to appreciate other people and appreciate other things, because you see, it's not actually you. You can't just fully control that person. That would be ridiculous, okay? So it's kind of just letting go of that illusion of control of other people by using this technique. You just say to yourself, okay, this person's not me, this person's not mine, this person's not myself. So think about, like, if you have problems with your mother, for example, you might just think, you know, my mom's actually, she's not me, she's not like she's just not me, okay? And she's not mine to control, to tell what to do, to like manipulate or anything like that. And she's not myself, she's just like, you know, once again, back to the not me kind of technique. But that's why it really works with these kind of three ideas of not me, not mine, not myself. When you really start to do this, you can detach from the negative aspects of other people. You can still greatly enjoy the positive aspects. When people like flow out of your life in relationships or friends or all that kind of stuff, you don't feel that kind of sadness. You don't feel that really huge loss and grief component of the negative side of it, because you really understand they're not me, they're not mine, they're not myself. You kind of let them go, and you can let them be free. So you can appreciate the good in other people, but not you know, have problems with the bad side of it. That's basically the idea. Not me, not mine, not myself. Use that to really detach. And that way you can enjoy the good things and just not have to deal with the bad stuff about it. That's basically the idea. I hope this was reasonably clear in this video. And I hope it's useful. So thank you everybody for watching, and I will see you guys next time. See ya.